and the New York Giants.
To kick off for New York.
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off from MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Cobb. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Black 20!
Third and long for him here. Underneath, it's Gibbs. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here comes the 4th down snap to go. He connects downfield. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, it's Gibbs. He has room past the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing. Jack Fox to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Cano's point after is good. And the Giants start off well to tie things 7-7.
Game at 7. To kick off for New York.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
180!
From the gun, Cobb. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Hey, 76! 76! 76!
Gibbs now from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit!
Touchdown, Detroit.
The Lions break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lead up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Half the 60. Half the 60. Cougar 19. Reload.
Back-to-back carries here. And they do get him him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go.
On play action with Dart. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Plowing up the middle. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Downfield near the boundary. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. On the sneak, here's Dart. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. They're headed up the middle. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants tie things up at 14.
To kick off for New York.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Right 20. Carlos up.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Black 20. Turbos up.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Brought down by Paulson and Debo.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Hey, 5.
Off play action, Goff. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
They'll run here on first down. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
On first down, they'll run. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 14. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. And bring the tight end left. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
180.
Putting a receiver in motion. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Detroit.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
We go tonight. 180.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hot. 180. Obama. Obama. Obama.
On first down, it's gone. Pass complete to Gibbs. We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, 76. Go to line. Like 20. Like 20.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Like 20.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. With a gun this time, here's Dart. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. They're going play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The Giants using their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's Dart. Completed to his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try with the wideout. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Gano's point after is good. And the Giants double their lead to 14.
Giants 28, Lions 14. To kick off for New York.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dark from the pistol. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Sending him on the dive. Runs around and he's got space. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
Gano ends the point after. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21.
Giants 35, Lions 14. Wham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more? The late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman. He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball, and let him clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
Here's a give to Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I talked to running backs over the years, Kate, in the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the 1st down play.
High 20.
Throwing is gone. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds, so we've got 3rd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
High 20. What's up?
To the air on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, the core component like the pass rush today isn't there, but the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Sends this to the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead, just a turnover on downs.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7.
Now he'll throw off the play fake.
At the 43-yard line.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. He'll take the interception back inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
On
1st down, it's Gibbs. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
180.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Lions get it back to a 14-point game.
Lions 21. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
70 Lions. 19 Lions.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Second down.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again, in a massive sack on first down. Well, that's the right way to begin this series defensively.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Here's the handoff. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Brian Branch on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready up.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
On the set.
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70. Come 19. Come 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
It's fielded at the 14. He's out of bounds after some great work on that return. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cut. By 20.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. He'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here goes tonight. Hey, down. Like 20.
Play action here with Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Wait.
Goff on 3rd. Look at that power, deep left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
180. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Gibbs now from the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Giants' 26-yard line.
Cut. 180. Value 1.
Goff working from the pistol. Buys time, rolling right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Like 20. Head down.
Throw here, 3rd down. He'll dump it. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And it looks like the Giants got to that one. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Shelly Lion. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warrior 70. 19 Lion.
Back to throw. Here starts. Might be target block. Neighbors is there. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Running back gets it on the draw. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit them right in the mouth.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Go play action. Here's Dart. He finds Neighbors right side. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60, here we go, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Dart now against the blitz. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
On the set.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Ready. Taps it. Cougar 19. Take go.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. DJ Reed there defensively.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Let's go now.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Dart gonna go for it on 4th. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
So close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They're going to pass it here. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Gong. Screen here for Gibbs. We'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Out of the shotgun, Gong. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. There's Goff on 1st and 10. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 3-yard gain for him. That leaves 3rd and 14 now. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.